Welcome to Winds of Technologies. It's me Prakash. So in this video we are talking about 2020 cricket match score, guys. So we are accepting ball by ball score from user, and we have 10 wickets in hand and 20 overs, guys. So each and every over we know that we have 6 balls and 20 overs mean 20 into 6, it has to execute for 120 times. Okay, so and when you are asking for the result of each and every ball, we are asking just taking 0 for out and 1 for not out. If user enters 0 as the result, we have to increase the wickets, guys. Wickets initial value I'm giving as 0. So whenever he gave 0 means out means we need to increase the wickets. 1 means not out means we should ask for the score. It might be 0, no runs, or 1 run single, or 2 runs, or 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, guys. Okay, we are not talking about wide or something else. Just we'll ask the score, and we are simply keep on adding the score. If it is 0, it might be 0. Okay, the score will remain same. And we should stop the match either the ball count is 120, because we have done with 5 wickets, but all 120 balls are over. Okay, we though we have 5 more wickets, the match would be stopped. Okay, or wickets is 10 wickets fallen within 10 overs, then also we have to stop the match. Okay, or sometimes count is not reached 120, all 20 overs not over, so all wickets are not fallen, but still they reach the target score, then we have to stop the match, because it might be second innings, right? Already somebody played 150 score, and this second second team reached 151 in 15 overs, then match would be stopped there itself. Okay, so in that way we are writing code, guys. First let's start normally, and then we'll add all these conditions later. Let's check it out how it is working. Okay, so here I'm going to write a nested loop, guys. First for loop I'm taking care of number of overs, like 20, and the number second inner loop I'm taking it as number of balls, that is 6. Okay, so 20 into 6, 120, right? So in that way we are going, guys. Let's switch to notepad plus plus, and we'll try to do it, guys. So what I'm taking here, integer uh, I and j I'm taking, guys. Two loops I'm taking, and what I'm writing here, for I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 20 overs, right? I plus plus. So the inner loop what I'm taking is j equal to 1, j less than or equal to 6, because we have 6 balls in over, j less than or equal to 6, j plus plus. Okay, and since I want to accept at runtime, I'm importing scanner class, guys. Import java.scanner, and let's create scanner class object here. Scanner s is equal to new scanner of system.in. It's ready, and now I'm taking a variable called result here. Result. So here I'm asking result, guys. System.out.print enter result. So what is the result after the first ball is played? So that result I'm taking here, yes dot next integer. It's ready. So what I'm doing after reading result, I'm checking if result equal to 0 or 1. I said no, 0 means we need to increase the wickets. Okay, 0 means out, right? So if out means take a variable, guys. Static variables I'm taking. Static integer wickets is equal to 0, and same way I'm taking something called score also, comma score is equal to 0. Okay, score we need to increase, and of course wickets also. If out means wickets we need to increase, not out means we should ask the user for score, and then score we have to increase, guys. Okay, result is 0 means out, what I said, wickets plus plus. Else so if it is non-zero value, 1. Okay, so what we have asked here, yeah, 1 means not out, then we should ask for score. What I'm writing here is else if. Let's write else if is always better. Like what I'm saying is else if result equal to 1, then we should ask the user for. So else means you can say invalid choice. System.out.print. Other than 0 and 1, if user enters something, I'm saying invalid choice. Okay. So like this I want to show. Just let's switch case default statement. Okay. So result 1 means what to do. We should ask the user for score, guys. Okay. So I'm taking int ball score. I mean each and every ball score I'm taking, and that I'm taking it as ball score is equal to what you call s dot next integer. I'm reading it. So here I'm asking enter score. System dot out print enter score for the ball. Okay, so whatever is entering, that I'm reading into ball score, and this I'm adding to score variable, guys. Total score or whatever you can say. Total underscore total score. Let it be total score is my variable name. I'm given total score equal to 0. Come here after reading ball score. Each and every ball score I'm reading, so that I'm adding the total score is plus equal to, or total score is equal to total score plus ball score what we have done. So simply we are adding each and every ball score to total score, and finally after doing all this, so here itself we are checking a condition, guys, that is if balls, I mean what you call wickets equal to 10, or so what you call ball count. Do we have ball count here? Ball count variable is not there, guys. Okay, so let's take ball count variable is also ball count is equal to 0. So this ball count variable I'm increasing here, guys. As soon as we enter here ball count plus plus, okay, we are increasing every time, and here we are checking wickets equal to 10 or ball count equal to 120. Any of this I need to stop the game. I said break, and after that, before break I'm going to print the score, guys. Okay, so whatever score and the wickets also I need to display. Print total score. So total score variable itself is there that I am printing. The number of wickets fallen also I am printing. Wicket count. Wickets fallen. Okay. So what is our variable name? Wickets itself. Okay. That's it, guys. Let's try to run it and check it out how it is working. Okay. Yeah. So command prompt java c task 57.java. So we don't have any errors right now. Task 57 we are executing now. It is asking result. I said 0. 0 means wicket will be increased. Okay, or let's say 1 not out. Score is something like 4. I said again it is asking me result. I said 2 runs. I mean 1 we have to give. 0 means out. So you can print it, guys. 0 for out and 1 for not out, so that it's easy for us to remember what's happening. Okay, result I said 1. 1 means it is asking again score 2. So now keep on giving 0, guys. Okay, out. 0 means out, right? So 0. So 1 wicket fallen. Again 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I said not out. Then score. So already score I entered 2 times. 4 plus 2 6. Now I said again 4. So 4 plus 2 6 plus 4 10, right? So let's give 0 now result. Again 0. So wickets fallen 10, total score is 10. Okay, so in this way we need to write the code, guys. But still it is asking enter result, right? So why? Because instead of break, we have to use system.exit, guys. Okay, that's why it's continuing actually. So we have to stop the match, right? If all the wickets are fallen, so that's the reason we need to write system.exit here. System.exit of 0. So we are stopping the match here. System.exit is better. And remember, it should ask us enter result. Here we have to say 0 for out, and let's take one more. Zero means out, one means not out. Like that, I'm showing a clear message to the user so that user will choose any one. Okay, one means not out. Now for every ball it is keep on displaying. 0 means out, 1 means, and then enter your choice. Enter result or enter your choice. Okay, so let's compile it and run it, guys. Now we are compiling one more time and we'll be checking out. So where is command prompt? So let me open it one more time. Going to our folder cd -1. Okay. So now Java C task 57, right? 57.java. Java task 57 and then execute it, guys. See, now it's looking good, but give a new line, guys, so that it will come to next line. Enter your choice. Here is our code. Give a slash n so that it will come to new line. So it looks good then. Okay. Yeah, here you need to go slash. Is okay. Or you can get slash in here also, no issues. Okay, let's compile it and see, guys. Put command prompt. So we drive cd prakash1 Java C task 57.java Java task 57. Now let's run it, guys. So now it's looking good. 0 for out and 1 for not out. Enter your choice. I said 1. Not out. Score. I said 4. Again 0 for out and 1 for not out. Give one more slash n over there so that it will come to 1 for not out. Should come in new line. Okay. Yeah. And then I said 1. So 1 means we should ask it 1. 2 runs. I said 0 out. 0 out. 0 0. Okay. See, guys, total wickets fallen 10 and score is 6. Okay, so now program is stopped perfectly, guys. Okay, just give slash n over there so that it looks good. Okay, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and next video will continue.